And then there's my personal favorite addition to downtown Mesa, the future home of the Berry and Peggy Goldwater Library. What a great tribute to honor the legacy of the great Senator Berry. That's just wonderful. I'm going to applaud myself. To enable our schools to keep pace with global competition, we're raising standards and increasing accountability for students, schools, and teachers. Everyone knows that global competition for jobs has changed. Our schools must keep pace. Our new Common Core standards are benchmarked to the top education measures in the world. If Arizona schools aren't doing the job, we'll know about it, and so will the parents. Of course, it's not enough to install a new curriculum, raise standards, and hope for the best. I'm committed to helping schools and teachers make this transition a success. You will see that reflected in the detailed budget I released Friday. And that brings us to school funding. Whatever your point of view, we should all agree that it's time we start funding the academic results we want to see. What I am proposing is the nation's first comprehensive performance funding plan for our districts and charter schools. This plan will reward schools that earn high marks or see real improvement in performance. I'm not talking about scrapping attendance-based funding formulas. Rather, this will augment that system with an innovative approach to promoting school performance while maintaining local control. Together, let's stop simply funding the system we have and start funding the student achievement we want. Arizona's future is also tied to another critical decision. It's a decision some would prefer not to face. They'd like to wish it away. We cannot. Nor can we simply wag our finger at the federal government. Trust me. I tried that one. Of course, I'm speaking about Arizona's Medicaid program and expanded coverage in accordance with the Affordable Care Act. Like many of you, I oppose the President's health care plan. That's why, after weighing the pros and the cons of the Obamacare health exchange, I opted against Arizona's participation. I also led Arizona in joining a coalition of states that sought to block the program in court. I've taken every opportunity to argue for health reform with less bureaucracy, more patient choice, and fewer costs. Try as we might, the law was upheld by the United States Supreme Court. The president was reelected, and his party controls the United States Senate. In short, the Arizona Care Act isn't going anywhere, at least not for the time being. By agreeing to expand our Medicaid program just slightly beyond what Arizona voters have twice mandated, we will protect rural and safety net hospitals from being pushed to the brink by their growing costs in caring for the uninsured. Take advantage of the enormous economic benefits, inject $2 billion into our economy, save and create thousands of jobs, and provide health care to hundreds of thousands of low-income Arizonans. Saying no to this plan would not save these federal dollars from being spent or directly to the deficit reduction. No, Arizona's tax dollars would simply be passed to another state, generating jobs and providing health care for citizens in California, Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, or any other expansion state. Remember, Arizona's citizens have voted twice to expand Medicaid coverage. With this move, we will secure a federal revenue stream to cover the costs of the uninsured who already show up in our doctor's offices and emergency rooms. Under the current system, these costs are passed along to Arizona's families. Healthcare premiums are raised year after year to account for expenses incurred by our hospitals as they provide care to the uninsured. This amounts to a hidden tax, estimated at nearly $2,000 per family per year. As I weighed this decision, I was troubled by the possibility that a future president and Congress may take steps to reduce federal matching rates, leaving states with a greater and greater share of health costs over time. And I worry that any expansion of Medicaid, no matter the federal subsidies, can result in costs the state cannot afford. Together with my team, I've crafted a plan to address both of these concerns and safeguard Arizona. First, any expansion of our Medicaid program will include a circuit breaker that automatically rolls back enrollment if federal reimbursement rates decrease. I won't allow Obamacare to become a bait and switch. Second, we will allow hospitals and health providers to assess a fee upon themselves, using that revenue to leverage federal assistance. This is already done in 47 states. It's also ongoing in the city of Phoenix and under consideration in other cities across Arizona. With the federal revenue this hospital assessment generates, we can assure that our state general fund bears no cost in expanding Medicaid. This doesn't mean it's free money, of course. We know there is no such thing. I'm as much of a federal deficit hawk as anyone in this room, but Arizona's Medicaid program, access, is not the problem. It is, in fact, part of the solution as the nationally recognized gold standard for cost-effective managed care in this country. I'll be releasing more details about my Medicaid plan in the days ahead. Weigh the evidence and do the math. With the realities facing us, taking advantage of this federal assistance is a strategic way to reduce Medicaid pressure on the state budget. We can prevent healthcare expenses from eroding core services such as education and public safety, and improve Arizona's ability to compete in the years ahead. Having said all this, I know passage of my Medicaid plan isn't going to be easy. It's going to take hard work to reach some lawmakers. I ask you to join me in this effort. Contact your legislator and let them know how important this is to your family and your business. We can do this, but we can only do it together. Arizona's challenges are great, but not greater than our capacity to meet them. This is Arizona's legacy. We were the last of the continental states, carved from rugged country, a territorial landscape equally harsh and beautiful. And if Arizona truly intends to compete, we should study the meaning of the word. And this might surprise you, but the word compete is a Latin root. It means to strive together. Our forefathers built the state for us with shared purpose and common cause. We can secure the future only through that same spirit. Let us not squander the many blessings we've inherited. Let us leave a legacy of our own as we make the difficult decisions that keep Arizona on the path of true prosperity. It's a legacy, I pray, that will be worthy of this wonderful place I love. I am filled with optimism. It is the kind that comes with knowing our cause is just and our course is true. I know that Arizona's best days are yet to come. you, God bless America, and God bless the great state of Arizona. Okay, Jan is up here. He's telling me we're going to do the